We got to be upstairs today. We don't have a choice. I wanted to be downstairs to do some more demonstrations in the max house zone. We'll get a chance to do that tomorrow when the air quality is a lot better. The air quality in the basement was not so good. That's why I had the door open and the fan running. And I had some difficulties breathing while I was down there doing the demonstration, but just got through it. Got the screen painted, got it displayed, which is very important to do it down there, that particular part of the demonstration. And like I said, we wanted to bring it upstairs too on top of it to see what it looks like in our normal lighting. So we're going to be doing our demonstrations for the rest of the day up here. And tomorrow, when the air quality is much better, we'll be downstairs and to finish painting out our customer screens and the professional black on a much larger surface because we already got everything here. All right, so I talked about this a while back about basically making a screen paint for my cat. And this is what we have right here. This is our labels for the golden taco. Right there, he's sitting over there like, okay. And this is his product right here. And this is the screen paint that we did downstairs in the basement. Let's show you what we got. Well, as you can see, Taco's screen paint is not gray or white or black. It is a gold color. And that's why we gave him the name Golden Taco. Now this is using the legendary technology, which we developed a year back or so. We just never did anything with it. So we decided to turn into a 39 and incorporate it for the cat, or Taco, my cat. And this is going to be part of the collection line. We have the legendary unicorn, we have the gamer, we have Taco, and then we have another one we're going to develop, but I'm not going to talk about that anytime soon. Right now, sorry, I got enough on my plate already to develop something else. I'm going to wait till I get these tested first, and then we can move on to something else. But I want four for that collection. Now these will all be in one shopping cart, which means you have your choice to pick out which ones you want. And just to show you the color of the odd color string, there you go. We have on our channel. Something here for. See what else I got on here. I'm always looking for new content, something different. Well, I got a lot of live going on. See that? All right. Let's go over to. Now my projector I'm using in the demonstration, of course, cost me only $300. That's it. Consider the fact that people are paying $800, $900, $1,500, $1,800, $2,000, $3,000, and we just pay $300 for a projector. If I want an expensive projector, I'll spend $500. That's it. That's as far as I go. And I'll show you where my projector is sitting at. Ooh, look at that right there. Taco, your paint is gorgeous. when we do demonstrations, I told you I can't stand using ultra short throws because you hug the screen. See how far my projector sits back from my screen? This is why I don't do ultra short throws. Ultra short throws is a way of cheating. Because you're already sitting too close to the screen. Why are you sitting that close to the screen? If you based all your tests off an ultra short throw projector, then what do you do when you're in a situation where you have to be in a well-lit environment, like we got downstairs in the basement, and you got to be 15, 16, 17, 18 feet back? What's going to happen then? Now, I explained to you before that, again, gray screens don't work on high-end projectors. That's too much light coming from that machine making contact with that surface. It can't absorb it. See how beautiful that image looks? That's on a $300 projector. That's it. Whose channel is this? Oh, we get these all the time. Okay. So what else I got on here? I told you the taco was going to be insane. I told you. We can call paint whatever we want at the end of the day. It has our technology attached to it. It's going to react exactly the way we design it. All our knowledge comes from God. God can have me design something called the laughing daffodil, and it would still blow everything out of the water. So if my customers wanted to go out and get a high-end projector, $300, that's it. That's all you got to spend. What are you going to do with the extra money? Maybe get some new seats, or maybe some lighter posters, a popcorn machine. You got extra money left around. You got extra money. And because this technology can blend or overpower certifies, my screens in here are better than $3,000, $5,000 projection screens. So that's even more money you save. Taco, come here and check this out. Man, he's in the window staring at the birds like, what's going on with these guys? I like that. I'm glad he bought these commercials. Allstate commercials are so hilarious.
But if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, you could be left to pay for all of this yourself. So get Allstate. Playing with God.
Oh, it just popped in my head. I know exactly what we're going to call the last one. Shamrock Supreme. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that one. That is going to be madness. Shamrock Supreme. You got to think of something crazy with it, but the Shamrock. They're going to have Shamrock in it. Definitely doing the Shamrock screen. Thank you, Jesus. That's a good one. Definitely using that one. Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Definitely. I know exactly how, oh yeah, how we're going to do the containers. We're going to look sick. Let's see. Come out of here. I want to check out, oh, definitely want to see. Oh, no, wrong one. I'll take that one. But I want to check out this right here. too much. What do we have here? Some bright colors. Check this out. As I told you before, the maxed zone, how much light we have down there, as the screen can maintain down there blues and reds and all the different colors with no problem whatsoever. Up here it's a cakewalk for the technology, and our lighting up here is brighter than most of the demonstrations I've already seen on YouTube. This is going to come out really nice. How do we paint those? Ah! When you get a chance to see the label up close, it's my cat asleep with his tongue stuck out. That's what it is. Already got the name. Thank you, Jesus. Got the name already for the fourth one. Not going to mention it. I can't wait to do the containers. I know exactly how I'm doing the containers too. We're going to do something customized. Something pretty cool. This is why I like doing the collections. The collections are fun. Like we did the exotics. The exotics are fun. We had a chance to do different color paints and change in the way we want to. I love doing that. Now, for people who try to debunk the theory, keep in mind, do not cut corners. If you're going to try to mimic our technology, try to complete all the tests, not just, oh, we're going to paint this on the screen and this is what it looks like. No, complete all the tests. Do them all live, by the way. Just because you write the name Goodyear on a tire does not make it a Goodyear. Yeah, people try to do that with the exotics, try to make our products. Oh, man. Like I said, when y'all display them ingredients, it's a laugh factory over here. We know what's in our products. We know how to design them. Go ahead and post. We'll make your stuff. And yet the digital one crystal screen paints sit up there, all 7 of them for free. And yet, we looked. We couldn't find anybody to challenge the digital ones or throwbacks. Not one person. Not even the half and half network rate 773s. You didn't even find anybody doing those. Of course, we're not going to do those. It's going to match. Or better. Let's see where we want to go to. Let's see if we can get this one right. Oh yeah, I do have it here. Always got to hunt for this one. Always got to hunt for these. I want to do something a little different. Which is why I tell you, man, we can come in here and basically challenge people, watch them cancel out on orders, watch them fake and commit fraud on YouTube, watch them try to hide videos, and at the same time, we're doing that and outing them and backing our technology. We're developing new stuff the entire time, at the same time. So when I was up here showing the professional screen off, I was downstairs making a taco. If you really want to see something impressive, we can order your, I'm not a waste of time. It's just a waste of time to bring it down here because we know what's going to happen. But we can order your stuff, have it here, blow your stuff out at the same time, and I can make a screen paint in the time the video ends and basically use that to blow your product out. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Like I said, if I wanted to embarrass someone's product, I could literally embarrass your stuff pretty bad. I mean, there's so much information I have on basically developing all different forms of screen paints. It's not even funny. Half the stuff we never even get a chance to show off because it's just too much of it. But if I really want to embarrass somebody, I could level their screen paint with some new we developed, and at the same time engineer something down in the basement before that video ends and use that to destroy that screen when we're done. Not our screen, but the other product. In 30 minutes. If you ever want to challenge them at 30 minutes, we can develop a product to level your stuff that fast. I don't even have to basically use anything we have here. I can make something in 30 minutes and level your stuff. We test against certified screens. This is what we're usually used to testing. Gray screen paints are nothing. It's a cakewalk. There's no challenge in it. So, we already know the deal behind Taco already from the door. They're not going to challenge it. They're not going to go against it. It's not going to happen. If I really want to embarrass on this product, I'll make something in 30 minutes and level your stuff in 30 minutes. Or I can just grab something off the shelf downstairs we're not using yet. Like the Legendary right here for Taco, it was sitting on the shelf for a year. We haven't figured out what to do with it. So we took it off the shelf, converted it to a 39, and put Taco's face on it. And there's about 40 or 50 of them like this downstairs sitting on that shelf we haven't had time to play around with. We can make screen paints and discontinue them and rebrand them to design new ones if you want. I can wipe out my entire product line and come up with a product line completely different from this one. That's how we've been blessed. Next year we got something called a 67. Then again, things are probably will be definitely different next year since we're going to be doing the whole thing with the contract. I got to write that agreement out too today because I literally forgot. Got to do the contract agreement. So what we're doing is we're allowing stores to sample our technology and trade for them to advertise our technology in their stores. That's why we had the contracts drawn up, which means and then those contracts are basically simple and plain. They have to advertise our products, and if they basically label the products as their own, advertise them as their own, we're talking about $1 million fines here. I'm not playing around with these right here. So if we give you this technology and you advertise this in your storefront under that contract with your signature and everything attached to it, oh, by the way, business tax IDs will be needed, and all that other good stuff we need. So again, you have to advertise our technology right there on display, which means our logo has to be there, present under all screens, everything. Which means we get a ton of advertising for our technology, and they get a free product. They get a chance to display out their windows. They get a chance to put 120-inch screens or 150s or whatever they want in their environments, and we do that for free in trade-off for them to advertise for us. Now, again, like I said, if things are altered or things are, I'll put it this way, try to take the credit for yourself, then you're going to find yourself in court. So I wouldn't advise you doing that. But like I said, we already got one store already came up and they're getting the windows. We're doing the windows over in the store. We're doing 120-inch screen. They're getting the professional put in. They saw that. They were like, we want that. We definitely want that. Yeah, I can see why. Professional's a beast. That's something else, another project we're working on right now. That. How much window traffic that store can bring in with our technology attached to glass. Yep. And if there's something you don't like, mind you, we got the ability to customize. Like the Valva projectors, we can develop technology to make a Valva projector work in the WeMax. Yeah, easily. I just don't want to. I why I don't want to? Because I don't want to encourage people to buy a projector that lies about its specifications. And that's how I feel about the value projector. It lies. It doesn't do 4K. Sorry. Pixel shifting is not native 4K. Oh, taco. Taco. Look amazing, taco. Yeah. I just don't like them. I just don't like the fact that they lie about the specifications on the machine. If you go to the forum site, not the forum site, you go to their official website, it says 4K. It doesn't give you a pixel count of any kind whatsoever. Oh, when I start talking like this, we're done. I already seen what the technology can do. All right. It only takes me a couple minutes to see what I need to see. Taco at 1%. Shout out to you naysayers. What do you think about the taco? Oh, you thought it was going to be a joke, eh? Never doubt my kung fu.
Remember the style assignment? Think useless. Address your confusion. Think useless. See accept.
We're going to have a ball with this stuff right here. I love the name of it. Think about it. This is my cat's paint. My cat paints can blow out a certified screen. Oh, I forgot we get the certified screen too. 10 level certified. Can match a $5,000 screen. Okay. Taco Supreme. Hey, what's up, Fuzzy boy? We're testing out your screen paint, buddy. I like it. Love it. I love it. So, whatever. I don't care. So y'all know that my cat has his own movie projector upstairs, screen the whole 9 yards. He's gonna have his own screen up there. I'm gonna build a customized screen for him upstairs. All right. So, some of these certifieds up here. I'm gonna take a look at this. Taco Supreme, ain't it a dream? All right. Let's go with some heavy certifieds here. Let's go right here. All right. And let's take on the dark stern line. Right there. DMP Supernova. It's about a $4,000 or $5,000 projection screen. Taco. This is what I mean by when you have people who talk a lot of nonsense, they never back their products up. Where are your certified screens at? You're supposed to have certified screens. The one with the DMP Supernova, one's called Infinity, other one's called Blade. These are good screens, man. This is why we choose them. Anytime you see me use certain screens in my demonstrations, we consider those certain screens to be a challenge. That's why they're here. When we do gray screen paint products, it's to show you exactly where the naysayers stand at the end of the day. All that talk y'all do about blah, 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 yeah, that's what it is. We just bring you up here to show you exactly what you look like next to our products. You don't even exist. You're not considered to be something that we consider to be a challenge. That, on the other hand, gives us credibility. Because those screens right there, again, cost $4 and $5 grand. These are high-end screens. We don't consider yourself a threat because we give away great screen paint products at the end of the day. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see where the tone comes in. Nice. A couple of these might blend, which doesn't make a difference because, again, if it matches the screen, that's what you want. It's a $4,000 to $5,000 screen. What you don't want matching your screen is a shelf paint. You don't want something that costs less than your product to match. You want something that costs more than your product to match. And for those of you doing these demonstrations on ultra short throws, stop it. Because you're not supposed to use that on an ultra short throw. That is supposed to be on a long throw only. They have certain screens that they make for ultra short throws that you can use. All right, let's go. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, I said before, we can engineer technology for the Valco projectors to make them look good. Better than a gray screen, better than those gunmetal screens. Yeah, we can do that. We can't make it black. For some reason, they don't pick up on the black screens, but we can make them better. We do this because we've had customers that have bought our products and it doesn't work, and we have to engineer a product to make their screen look much better than what they were previously using. So we do that from time to time. Let's go to red. Ooh, taco, man. She's looking good. I want to make sure we're in line with the screen. These are reflective surfaces. I'm not worried about our screen. Our screen's working fine. I'm more worried about their screen. We have to make sure that everything is in line with the screen, because these surfaces have something called the narrow viewing cone effect. That's where the screen goes dark around the edges, and they have to lay perfectly flat to the surface. Here comes Taco walking in right now, past his screen paint. Look at it. He knows it's his. He knows it's his product. Like, this is mine. That's right, Taco. This is my paint. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, we are going to take some of the proceeds from Taco's screen paint and donate it to the SPCA. Ain't that right, Mr. Taco? I didn't adopt Taco. Taco adopted me. As you know, the story, he came in and found me. He walked in my house and meowed and said, "Hey, guess you're mine." Yeah, he found me. Purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
You got another case of purple in here? Yeah, we do right there. I'll take that. All right. Let's go to color change out.
Carl, why doesn't NJM use mascots?
Mascots are silly. Saving money isn't.
You think I'm silly?
Now, slow color change out is very important. We do not see this in demonstrations. When you're doing certified screens, we do screens of different color and different calibers. The slow color actually shows you exactly which one is pulling the better color. This is very important to do, and especially in a fully lit environment. Yeah, I'm sitting there chilling next to his screen. You're about to get this painted upstairs. We ordered the frog tape. I'll paint your screen in. And I got the mount for your projector. Finally found that thing. We're going to mount that thing to the ceiling because I'm tired of that shelf. We got to put a speaker system in and all that. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, let's go with Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
You're probably figuring out how in the world is a screen that's gold. It's gold. Picks up better color. Picks up a contrast level. Now I'll say the contrast level isn't going to be super jet black like our blacker screens that are developed for that. But it does pick up an amazing contrast level next to gunmetal screens. And these screens run in the range of 3,000, 5,000, 4,500, 4,200, 4,000. They're very expensive screens. And here you have my cat's paint over here. Oh, look at it, rolling around. My cat's paint over here that can produce better than certifies. Costs much less too. And at that, we're using this on a 5200 Sony projector at 5200 lumens. It doesn't mean jack when it comes to our technology. Well, Taco, his technology, that's his screen paint. So you know how interesting that is? We can develop screen paint for a cat. Spray it in the fully lit environment, have it back at a distance, and still produce better contrast levels. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is why we told a certain someone that never judge a book by its cover. Look before you leap. That when we get done with this paint, that it will level your product like there is no tomorrow. These are screens that they can't even test against. Not on this demonstration, not in this environment. And this paint is 1%. It's a 1% product. We have two options on how we can upgrade to make it better than what it is. I love how he's just sitting there chilling. Like, this is my product. Like I said, I can make a screen paint called Dancing Dandelions. And I guarantee you that it will level certifies with no problem. It will pass every single test as it's designed to do. It'll have that interesting name attached to it. Let's see what else we're going to go to. Taco.
The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer. Or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures.
Oh, don't do that on camera, Taco. Hey, don't do that. What is wrong with you? It's not that. Hey, get out of there. You're weird, Taco. You're so freaking weird. My bad, but you do know you're on camera, right? You do know you're on camera. You're about to perform that act. You're on camera. You think about that for a minute. Come here, fur boy. Did you have your what you call today? Your treats? Come here. Let me get your treats. Here's the book bag. Go, Taco. Taco. Hey. Oh, free belly rubs. Go in there. Go in there. Give it. Oh, he left already. Let's go get his treats. It's free belly rubs. I was like, you know you're on camera, right? That's funny. So this is one of the tests we run to make sure that the screen runs perfectly. And again, I said these demonstrations have to be done because, again, I'm on form sites. When we go into form sites, these people have these screens already set up. They have the money to buy these screens. It's not a problem from them at the end of the day to spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars for a setup. They got the money. But we can go in there and say, look, here's your sample here, there, and there. Because they bought the sample sheet before they even purchased the screen to see what they would like. And we have to go in there and show them, hey, look, our product can take on this one, can take on this one, can take on that one. And the first thing they ask is, what kind of projector are you using in your demonstration? Because they think it's a projector. And we go back and we lean back and we show them these relics, and that's it. That's what it comes down, shock and awe. You're talking about a man that's sitting there with a $50,000 JVC projector. It looks like a small mini refrigerator over top of his head. And he goes, what kind of projector are you using? Like, that's it? How much you pay for that? Like $300. Even people have money at the end of the day, like to save money. We see the certified demonstrations on the great products. Again, if you have to be that close to the screen to show the difference, then you've already failed. And doing demonstrations in a dark environment, again, do not work. You have to be in a fully lit environment, and your projector has to be a distance away from the screen. As my projector sits here. Well, I'm glad we didn't get that on camera, you weirdo. The cat's over there doing weirdo stuff. You weirdo. Give me that look on his face like, what? What am I doing? Now, like I said, we always charge a reasonable price for our products. When people say, oh, we charge too much, well, guess what? I don't see anybody out there beating as many certified screens as we do at the end of the day, or doing our demonstrations in fully lit environments with the size screens and the cheap projectors that we use. Now, we don't see anybody doing that. Among these gray screen paint products or whatever they develop at the end of the day, what's the biggest screens you see outside? Not many of them. The products are having a really hard time producing in a fully lit environment. They're definitely not trying to be outside on the size screens that we use every day. When you watch a screen, take on that many high performance screens and do that, that product's worth way more than what we sell it for. Now just imagine if I decided to work with the mom and pops, the people who sell those white projection screens, that's all they sell. We decided to sign a contract with them to sell strictly to them only. Any screen that they coat with that technology has the ability to take out any one of those screens up there with no problem whatsoever. That means the value of this screen jumped by a lot. I like catering to my customers. A lot of my customers are good friends of mine. A lot of them, like I said, are on my Facebook page. A lot of them have met my family. I met their family. And I have a few come by the house and visit. I'm very good friends with my customers. I got customers that go way back past the 8s. I'll talk to just about every single day, see how they're doing, what they're up to, how you feeling today, and they contact me. I have a good relationship with my customers. So, for a person who's supposed to be labeled to be a scammer at the end of the day, yeah, we sure enough do a lot back in our products up, don't we? So the next we're going to make is going to have something to do with shamrocks. I like that symbol in the shamrock. That would look really good on the containers. That would look really good on the containers. All right, let's see where we go from here, people. So we're gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna put the gaming system on this right here, have some fun with it. Let me see if it's running on everything. We still gotta run, we're not done doing tests. This is just for fun. Anytime we do something that says for testing, you will see test right there in the first beginning of the title. This is just having fun. This is just filling it out to see exactly what we're dealing with, what we may have to change, what we may have to fix, how to make it better. This is how I tell you why other products are not tested. Because again, if someone tells us to put our product against black paint, any of the black screens we have, we'll do that gladly with no problem whatsoever. Right on camera, right on live. We even paint into the screens, whatever, because our products are tested. We always test our products against darker screens, against black paint, because it comes up. Hey, you know, I can just go out and buy black paint and do the same thing. And we're like, oh, no, you won't, because it's going to come out dark and dingy. They want proof of that, not just talk. So this is why these tests are very important. Now, again, when it comes to these great products, they can't do these demonstrations. These are demonstrations where it becomes extremely difficult for them because they don't test their products. That's why I sat there and said, if you had tested your product, you would have known your product would have matched several great products out there. And by testing your product first, you would have been able to design something that doesn't match. That way you can stand up there and say, oh no, I don't match this and match that in the day. Here's the test demonstration so you can watch them. This is why they should be posted to the website. So when we had that, saw that customer who was upset because it matched the gray basement wall in his basement, that's not good. Especially when it comes to shelf paint. You don't want to be matching that stuff. I wonder if they'll let me put the SPCA symbol on the website. That'd be nice. So we're going to do two charities. We're doing Fill Abundance that helps to feed the homeless and people or low-income families and stuff like that. And the second one we're going to do is for the SPCA. This is what this is going to be for the SPCA. Homeless paint. So this proceeds are going to go toward the SPCA. They're having that adoption thing down there. I'm going to see if I can contact one of my buddies and see if he can drive me down there. I'm going to pick up a small little dog. It's a tiny one, something small, taco, so you can play with. We see where that goes at. It's easier to train a cat than it is a dog. It really is. And I was kind of like, I can see somebody dog lover just left. Like, oh, he's definitely wrong. Yeah, I used to raise pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, Dobermans. Yeah, I used to raise all those different dogs. I used to have bully sons, if you know what they are. Blue nose, tigers, bull masters. Yeah. Very few people know what bullies are. Even had a Saint Bernard. God's a big dog. It's a really big dog. You gotta feed that thing with a snow shovel. Oh, and the saliva. Good gracious. Beautiful dog, but man, watch YouTube videos of people who have these dogs that show them off. Their houses are different. They don't have a lot of like bases and, you know, stuff where the dog can slide into it and knock it over. These big dogs. These dogs are big. Their houses are made for the dog. Literally, the house is actually built around a dog. Wide open areas where the dogs can run back and forth and not slam into things that, you know, they can knock over and destroy. One person has it set up, I think it's gorgeous. They have it where the dogs can run literally through the house. They run through the house, they run around the sofa, everything's wide open, and then they come, you can see when they go outside and they have the big bay windows, you can watch the dogs run from one side of the backyard, come up on one end and come right through the house. I said, that is freaking sick. And some person had the shelves, they had these different level shelves all on their house so the cats could climb up. All right, let's come out of here. I was in there watching Martin. If you watch Martin, you remember the character called White Bob? Oh, freaking hilarious. White Bob and what's the other guy's name? Taco. What's the other guy's name? Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. Definitely Jerome. Check out the white boots. See what we got here on time. We don't make too much time. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things before we leave out here. So I'm going to show you the surfaces that are going to come with the professional. Now, before we were talking about the professional, we're talking about 3-coat application. Kind of remember that we were coating it, we were actually doing a rear projection screen. Rear projection screens, we do multiple coats on those because it gives the customer the option of basically adjusting how dark. This is going to be front projection only because this is how it happened to the formula. It came out front projection only, but it came out absolutely insane. So this is going to be much easier to paint. It's not going to require 3 coats to do it. All right, so Taco did well. So let me go over here and show you what your surface is going to look like. So it has to be a particular surface, and this is the surface right here. This is the company we get it from, right there. And this is what we use on that surface right there. That's a professional black. That's the one that's the XFER, that transfer technology. So this is what we give you for free because we want to make sure that, you know, you're able to, you're going to be to stretch it around the frame with no problem whatsoever. This is 1 mil. We use 1 mil because anything over 1 mil is going to be too heavy and too dense. So the 1 mil works out much perfect. It's nice and thin, but it also is very strong. You don't have to worry about it ripping or tearing at all whatsoever. This is going to stretch around your frame quite nicely. Staple it in. We'll show you how to do it tomorrow. And then once that's done, we coat it with that professional black, and then you get this. See how flat that surface is? That'll run ultra short though beautifully because it's nice and flat. So that will come free. So we're calling it a kit. It'll come free. Now the surface will be big enough for you to do 2 screen sizes. You have a choice of 100-inch or 120-inch. And this will be a spray-on application. So this surface right here, we have Taco on. This is the surface that we're going to be using for that material to stretch it around this. Taco has a wallpaper screen downstairs waiting for him. It was going to be done on the wallpaper screen, but again, like I said, to do the paint on demonstration, we would have to wait for the wallpaper to dry and then hang it up. That would take too long. I just wanted to paint something, set it up, watch it dry on camera so you guys can see exactly what you're getting. Now, if you have a valve projector, you can't take it back, you can't get your money for it, and you're stuck with it, and them things are expensive, they're not cheap. We can engineer, we have something that we use for the valves. So every once in a while we'll go up into a company that may have a bunch of these things, they want to do business with us. We engineer, we have a coating that we designed for those particular projectors that will work. It'll give you a contrast, it'll give you a color, no problem whatsoever. You're not going to be able to pick up that dark contrast like the black screens because they don't work on them. But trust me, it'll be better than a gray screen, and it'll be much better than the certifies, and on top of that, it'll be better than a white screen, because that's what we're used to seeing them on, white screens. I like that gold color to it. Golden Taco. Now, question. Is the Golden Taco Ultra Short compatible? Oh, heck yes it is. Any demonstration formula we make has to be ultra short throw. I got them in the house. They have to work. We use ultra short throws all the time. Yeah, it's ultra short throw compatible. We'll give you a demonstration tomorrow. We use that $60 projector. Taco 2.0. Where's Taco anyway? I have to take it. Oh, Taco 2.0. Skyworth food demonstration. Watch they butcher it.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can I get it right this time? Oh, yep, they butchered it. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I hate installing the new software updates for phones. So they always figure out some way to jack something up on your phone. The only one I've seen on there that I actually saw the update, because I only use my cell phone for one thing, just watching movies or basically the video player, which I'm using right now, the recording, all other stuff. I don't even touch it. I mean, I got the plus 10. I'm not changing anything else. For what? Hello, how you doing? Da 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 da. I'm done. Serves its purpose. I don't need all that stuff. I haven't used the pen. That thing comes with a pen inside of it. I've never used it. Never, ever used it. Now my friend, he uses everything on the phone. But me, no. I'm good. As long as I can pick up and go, hey, how you doing? So and so and so. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's it. That's the only purpose of the phone. And some recording. That's it. He's got that iPhone something 13 or whatever with all the cameras and something like so. How much of that do you use on the phone? Yeah, ask people that have the phones with all this functions. How much of that do you use? It's more of a high and buy feature. Now I can definitely see the improvements. I used to own a brick phone. You ever had one of those before? A brick phone? You know, one of those like you're about to call an airstrike? Yeah. You get people complaining about their bills being so expensive. Yeah, you haven't had the luxury of a brick phone. $4 a minute for incoming and outgoing calls. If someone calls you, that's $4 a minute. If you call somebody else, that's $4 a minute. I don't know how much it was for call waiting. I think call waiting was, you had to pay for that. Three-way calling, you had to pay for that. There's no touch screen, there's none of that stuff at all. You weren't watching movies off of it. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot. It took 8 hours to charge. 8 hours? It was 8 hours to charge? It was 8 hours to charge that phone. And you had the if you had the money, you could spend the money and get the brick phone. The brick phone if you had the money. If not, you get the bag phone. The bag phone was $500. You can get that. That thing weighed 5 pounds and had a shoulder strap attached to it. Man, I've had the Razors, the flip phones, the Nokia phones, just about everything. But I definitely had a brick phone and I definitely had a bag phone. people. I'll tell you one thing. If you had a brick phone or a bad phone, especially if you had a brick phone, someone's going to try to rob you for your phone. That phone was literally a weapon. You could use it to beat somebody down with. Oh. Brick phone. All right. We'll do some more later on tonight. I'm going to do something lights out. Definitely want to do that. That's going to be fun. So we'll be doing that next. And I got to call somebody back that just called me a few minutes ago. We still got more certifieds to go, so that's my power over there. That's my power certifieds. We still got a little more to go. I want to test the rest of them off Taco's paint. All right, so when will Taco's paint be available? Well, give us a couple days, maybe 3 or 4 days. We still got a lot more testing to go. And I got to get everything set up for downstairs. We have to do ultra short throw tests. We got long distance tests, which are pretty much doing right here, but again, we need to do all that downstairs. We have 1,000 lumens to jump off here. Also, Chip picked up Taco's projector. This is Taco's projector for his room. This is one we're going to be mounting up to the ceiling. This is his projector. This is an Optima projector. We got our little adapter in the back so he can run his Fire Stick through it. And this projector is 3,000 lumens. You know how much these projectors cost? They cost anywhere in the price range of under $50. That's it. That's all they run for, under $50. I actually used one of these to display off the 39 Black Widow. A projector, basically under 50 bucks. That's what we paid for it. I paid about $49 for mine. I see one going for $34. All right, people. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Oh, wait, I gotta update something real quick for the other. What do you want to put on here, Taco? Just to run in the background. Oh, we don't want to do that. 4K tropical fish.
Good enough for me too.
What's wrong with something in the background? I want to go through a whole bunch of freaking commercials.
This is the footage from Terrifying Heat. This is the brush that delivers it. Oral B. Round ring.
We done with that? Here we go. Look at this. Doesn't even have a problem with ambient light. Look. That's why I say when you do demonstrations, you have to do demonstrations. If you're doing a meter, that screen should not change at all. All right, so for the customer that ordered the 100-inch screen, your surface is here. For the customer that ordered the 120-inch, your screen is here. We're going to have this painted. We're going to have this in the back. These screens will have batch numbers attached to them. Yeah, your test number. It'll be a test number. We're going to call it a test number. Test number will be attached to this, and you can go back and you can check the video under your screen. This is for the customer that ordered 150-inch. You're ready and you're good to go. You're going to be getting a tracking number today from us. So you're done. Your screen was already tested. And that's basically about it. The Unicorn is going to be under the collection line. And the 39. This is a 39 Gamer. This will also be under the collection line too. So we're going to have some interesting containers with those. Those are going to be fun. I can't wait to do my large screen. I cannot wait. All right, well, I guess that's basically about it. That's all we have to talk about. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless. And of course, Taco, what did we say? We thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for a blessing with such amazing technology. All technology belongs to God at the end of the day. Whether some people want to accept it or not, it all belongs to Him. Yep, all of it. So He gets the glory for everything we do. Thank you all, and God bless.